to make some soap. The things that we're going to use are olive oil. So it's recycled from cooking. So after you fry your potatoes, you can just take the olive oil out and use it to make soap. So I've measured out 250 milliliters of olive oil. And next we need water. So I measured out 200 milliliters of water. The third material that we need is sodium hydroxide, but we have to be careful with this because it can burn your skin or hurt your eyes. So before we start mixing, I'm going to put on my safety goggles, my safety glasses, and my gloves. Okay, now we're ready to start. Okay, so first we're going to measure out our sodium hydroxide. So we need a container that can hold 50 grams of sodium hydroxide. We're going to put it on the scale, our container empty with nothing in it, and we have to set our scale to 0. So it's all set to 0, and now we're going to add 50 grams of sodium hydroxide. Now to mix the soap, we have to be careful and do it in the right order. We first start with the water. So we pour our water into our mixing container. And next, carefully, we're going to pour in our sodium hydroxide. And watch out for the splashes. Okay, and next, we have to mix in the olive oil very slowly as we're mixing the mixture. So we need to get our mixer out. So we have to mix very carefully, and I put a napkin over our container so it doesn't splash. And now I'm going to start adding in the olive oil. It's nice and thick, we're going to take out our mixer and pour our soap, our mixture of oil, water, and sodium hydroxide into a square container. Okay, and now we have to let this sit for 24 hours. Now it's 24 hours later, and we're ready to take our soap out of the mold. Here's the soap. You can see that it's hard, solid, so we can take it out of the mold and it will keep its shape. But be careful, don't touch the actual soap because it still has this potassium chloride that can hurt your hands. So now that the soap is out of the mold, we need to let it sit for another 20 days until it's ready to be used. Right, so now that you've seen this video, it's your turn to make your soap. And remember, this is a good way to recycle old olive oil that you've used when you were cooking.